All right, everybody. I hope you're doing well. And we are live. And I'm going to go back here. Okay, cool. So hopefully everybody is doing well. I'm managing, as you can see, live some micros. That will be my last trade for the day. So a couple of accounts. The pro account here is passed. We're on the pro account. We are up almost $2,000 on the pro account this morning. Today, all the accounts are pretty much up. This one is up $3,000 today. This one is up as well, 3,000. So this one, 3,000. This one, 3,000. So 6,000. And this one that I'm working on, 1,500. So it's 7,500. Plus we have our options account that we are working on. So I'm long 14 micros right now, believe it or not, 14 micros right now with a cost basis of 96. So we probably should take some out of the table, and we are going to take them 4 by 4. So I'm going to go here and hold on. And I'm going to take them 4 by 4. Well, you know what? 2 by 2. 2 here. We're going to take now.
Stop filled.
Boom. So 12 left. 12 left. We're going to put 1 here. Don't really want to give back too much today.
Stop filled.
So we have 8 left. 8 left. We're going to have six runners for the rest of the day now. So I'm trying to get used to the trailing drawdown. Is not easy. You know, most of the prop firms that I've done before are by the way, are we not on the drawdown? Is not okay. We're on the right feed. Most of the prop firms that I've done are end of the day trailing drawdown. This one, it trails you on your live account. So I am adjusting to this. I see it. This is why I'm doing micro on it, and I'm up and down like. Well, it says gross profit 2,000, but there was a lot of trades today. I'm obliged to scalp a little more on this type of accounts. You know, if you want to not, it's not like a set and forget it type of accounts. Those take profits or those apex because of the trailing drawdown. So it's kind of like I have to trail and trail. So like now, see, I'm trailing to the previous institutional red zones now. It's pretty much the 08 entry now. And I want to see if we can break a little bit those lower high and break back up. Now, on the options account, we've done wonderful today again. So all the swing trading account has done very well, up $1,624. I took with the guys an SPY option at the bottom. Look at what time. At 9:42 a.m. Today, I took one of this SPY call, 595 call that expires next week. So this is going to be cool because this is already, I bought it for 825. It's 1066. So it's already up pretty nice. So this one is 1,000. This one is $1,600 on the entire stock and options account with this call that I took, this 595 call that I took here with the at the bottom of the market this morning at 942. So I'm mixing the prop firms with my own swing trading account, obviously, because I want to make money to pay the bills. Everybody, we have a running total of 12,700. So this is pretty cool. I'll take that. And at the same time, manage our last trade of the day on the take profit funded account. This week, oh, and I just passed another take profit. I'll show you. I passed another 100K. So this week I am being on the funded accounts on take profit for $250,000. So pretty much for $250,000 here. We are holding pretty well. Should I add now? I want to see if we break 26 here, and then if we break that 28, I might add. I'll add one.
Order filled.
I'll add one. I'm 9 now. If we break 28, I'll get another one. Just have to be careful. It's the end of the day, guys. And this trailing drawdown, I'm getting used to it. To tell you the truth. I'm getting used to it because each time I went up a lot today and then it goes back down, it screws up my trailing drawdown. So it forces me to trail a little bit more. It forces me also to be a little bit more hands-on with scalping, it seems. Or I will have to do very little size on those funded accounts with wider take profit and stop loss, and that's it, and just go enjoy the day and live my life there. Okay. But yeah, we passed another one. This I passed this. Which one is it? This 875, which I passed the other day. Then I made a mistake, and I said, so they are going to probably switch me up today. I'm thinking they probably switch me up today. Yeah, so by tomorrow, I'll probably will have 2 take profits. So we will have $250,000. 150 plus the 250. I think I'm going to go back here and go take some profits here on the pro account. I'm going to take one here, one here, one here, and one here. That's 4. It's not behaving. I'm going to reduce size, and one here. I'm trailing this stuff now. This stuff is not going, and one here. Yeah, we're going to trail it a little bit more as we go up here. See if they can break 28. If they break 28, it's good. I'm going to trail it a little bit more. There's one here or 2 that I really want to.
Stop filled.
Okay, they took 1. We still have 8 running. I guess I'll leave the stop, the target here. Maybe we'll do a 1 NQ. What do you think? No. I should keep on the MNQ because I have a decent cost basis. It's less risky. See this back and forth, up and down. This is why I'm tightening. It's the time of the day. I'm tightening. That 350, they have 350 reversals possibly, or continuation dump around 350. So I want to make sure I preserve my $2,000 profit for the day, guys. You can see it here on my Take Profit Pro account. It's my funded account. And I just passed today another one for 100. So I passed $250,000 of account in the last 5 days, guys, with Take Profit. This one there that is open with $2,000 profit, and another one that I just passed today with 6,000. And the one I started yesterday with you guys is already at $3,000 profit. So it's a really cool week so far, actually. Well, managing on the pro account, 8 micro longs here with a cost basis of 13. I move my stop loss closer to the target. And then I'll show you, I'll do before I leave, explain some of the concepts that have helped me past a couple of those accounts in less than a week, okay? Should I dare buy one more micro? Re-enter one on this little pullback?
Order filled.
I just bought one. I'm not moving my stops. As a matter of fact, I'm adding one here at 20. Actually, I'm going to start moving them around in case they start like going down on me like this. Because that 25, 24, you know, I'm tidying up all my stops here because I want to keep some profit.
Stop filled.
See?
Stop filled.
See? So now we're long 3 on that sweep.
Order filled.
And I'm out. And I'm going to maybe re-enter 1 or 2 MNQs at this point. Because we don't want to give back this $2,000 profit. See, this is the key here. You know, I am at 151.9 on the pro account. I made $2,000 gross, so you subtract the commissions. There was a lot of trades because I'm trying to get used to this drawdown here, understand how it affects me, how it's bad, how it's good. It's, you know. Then a couple of other accounts today. This one I passed. No, this one, this one I am already up halfway through to 103. If I go to 106, I pass this one. This one I passed, so it will be flipped into another funded account for $100,000 tomorrow. So this week I will have had, I have a pro. It's going to start going to a pro, so 2 pro accounts for 250. And hopefully if I work out this one, maybe this one will be a pro account by next week. And that at that point, we'll have $450,000 of funded account at take profit by next week, maybe, who knows. You know, I don't care. I don't really want to put a date. I trade, I do my thing, you know. Like for instance here, if we can hold this 805, 806 institutional zone, that sweep here was a good buy actually. Maybe I'll do one MNQ.
Order filled.
I'll put one MNQ and I'll put a stop loss on the sweep on the 106, 104, let's say. So I see the trade, but I don't see the stop loss. Where's my stop loss? You know why? Because are we not connected to the right account now? Oh, you know what? I took it on the wrong account. Sorry.
Order filled.
I didn't take it to the pro account. I don't want to trade the other accounts. The other accounts, I don't want to trade them for the rest of the day now. All I want to do is trade the pro account now.
Order filled.
So here it is. Now I'm going to put the stop loss at 0375. Hopefully they don't sweep me completely up there. I could put it, I suppose, right there, which is also just below the institutional zone. And we can, you know, it's the end of the day. Like I said, to me, it's to protect the $2,000 now in this account that we are trading. Lots of trades today on this. Getting a feel for the drawdown, people. Getting a feel for that drawdown. For that trailing drawdown in real time. Because I am not used to do that. I'm not used to trailing with the trailing drawdown. So it's going to be a perfect training for me. It's going to be wonderful training for me as well, to try that. Here we go. Should we add one?
Order filled.
And then we'll put a stop loss SIM around this right there. We move them a little bit up now. Should we dare to take an NQ?
Order filled.
Taking an NQ was not the smartest thing I've done, and plus it's not the greatest entry, but let's see if I can trail the NQ at least. Very tight. And we have not regained 20. I like to regain 20. Volume indicator here is kind of slipping at the bottom. It's not rebounding very strong. So that's not the best there. Let's see if we can regain the 20 on NASDAQ. There's a target here. I'm going to increase the target to 41. And I'm going to put a stop loss right now on NQ so that it doesn't come back against me. If he takes me, it's fine. I'll add to the micros. If he flies back up, it's fine as well. Yeah, they are both going. They are both going right now. So both trades are going into the pro, on the take profit account, pro account, which is funded. Let's see where I go. I'm not trading the other two because one passed, so it's going to flip to a pro account tomorrow. And the other one I'm halfway through, which means I cannot do more than $3,000 for the consistency rule of 50%. So the only thing I can trade right now at take profit is my pro account, which I am up currently as we speak, $2,000 on the pro account. $2,000 for the day on the pro account, okay? $2,000. I'm getting used to that consistency rule. It's not easy. That trailing drawdown, not easy.
Stop filled.
This took me on my tight stop on the NQ, which is fine. We are going to add to the MNQ position to finish the day.
Order filled.
I just added one MNQ. And we're just going to play the micros. I'm going to tie up the stop towards 07 on this one. And I'm going to start moving those towards 06, 07, 08 area for those micros. Towards the power indicator institutional zone, everybody. Towards the power indicator institutional zone. It's the end of the day. If they sweep me down all the way back to 802, 807, I don't get killed. I guess I could put a stop loss, two of the stop right there. One at 97. But one I want to be tighter, maybe 09. See? So you don't lose a lot of money. It's micros. You protect your profit. It's the end of the day. At the end of the day, you don't want to sacrifice your profit. Because if you look at today, I've made 2,000 here, 3,000 here, 3,000 here. Like I'm up almost $10,000, and that's not including my real a swing trading account, which is up $1,400 for today with an open balance of $12,000. I gave this trade to the guys this morning, the long 595 call. Look at the time. It's the absolute bottom of the day, 9:42 a.m. I gave it to our guys. It's wonderful, wonderful stuff. See, so some days you have good trades, some days you have bad trades, some days some weeks you lose, and some weeks you make. You know.
Stop filled.
See, like I got stop on one of the two, and it's fine. You play the odds. Institutional net buyers, major net buyers. So even if they pull back now and sweep all the way to 788, 750, I'm buying the intranight sweep. They did that last night, by the way. They sweep before the market closed, and I would be a buyer of that sweep later on. This will be probably my last trade. If this take me on that sweep here, I'll probably be done. We're testing the institutional zone that I told you, this 06. I want to see. That's why I put my stop loss at 799. 789 also is the 7 a.m. could be a stop loss. But I prefer re-entering trade, especially when it's micro. It's a cheap trade. It's easy to re-enter. I have $2,000 for profit for the day.
Stop filled.
Boom, see, now it took me. It swept me. Can push the last one here at 89. See where it goes. If we were not the end of the day here, close to the 350, I would buy that sweep. I would buy that sweep with NQs, as a matter of fact. But because it's the end of the day, because it's an area where we have rejected a lot, see this institutional zone 827, 808 are getting rejected right now. We could sweep on the 5 minutes all the way back here, intranight at one point, and I would be totally a buyer probably of that sweep. Let's see where it finishes. Also, I see that the SPY has a really hard time on our institutional resistance red dash here. You know, the 605.5, 605 area, SPY is having a tough time here, you know. But if it was not the end of the day, my logic is, look, from this retracement to this retracement, that's your distance. You move it, and you do the same from this distance to this distance. You know the 75.89 could be an interesting buy area there within the power trend box shift today. Yeah. So it's one of those that you need to put your stop loss properly. You know, you need to play tight, right? And you want to protect, because the end of the day, you want to protect on your pro account, your profit for the day. You know, that's it. That's where we are right now. It's protecting the pro account. This one is not the pro account. This one is the other one that I started yesterday, so up 3,000. This one is up as well, 3,000. No, 3,000 today, and I pass. So this will be a pro funded account tomorrow, $100,000, and here's the pro account, and we are up $2,100 on this one. This is why I'm trading only the micro now to finish the day, because then it doesn't affect me too much. See, even though you have a trade going against you, you lose $44, and it's fine. So I think it's going to be an interesting intranight. It looks to me like they might buy the intranight pullback. We'll see. But that's what I'm looking at going into the intranight. If you trade intranight, I'm looking at that 755, 780 buy, right? All this demand area right now. I mean, could you go to 36? perhaps it could go to 36. If we have this division of thirds on our tools, that could go all the way to 740, 750, but I would look to see if they buy there. We keep on rejecting this 830s area, guys. It's not one day, it's not 2 days, it's not 3 days, it's like many, many days of rejection of this 830s. So I want to see at 350, 355 if they are coming and buying and sweeping back up. If they don't do it then they'll do it maybe on the intra-night session, right? And yeah, I'm pretty much done. It was an okay day. It was good. 2 of the account was okay. This one I'm learning this trailing drawdown thing. See, to wait for this trade is not good on the trailing drawdown account because it depletes my distribution drawdown, and that's not good. And I'm down 24 points. So I will not do it. But overall, great day. This is why I stopped to trade on those accounts. So if you look at the account, so you have a account number, you have everything. So this is why I stopped in this account, because this one was just above the 106. So I reached here. You can see profit right there, the $3,000. Yeah. So on 79 trade, I was positive 55% of the time. Made the 3,000, then I move on. I don't copy trade those accounts. Then I move on to this one, 58 trade, 43%. I got stopped. 43% with a 3,000 profit. So I stopped there too because of the 50% consistency rule. And now this last one, the pro account, which I turned pro, I made $2,000 minus the commissions. But this distribution, the drawdown is dangerous. I cannot go back below the 150. So I'm really learning to maneuver this trailing draw, you know, and it's new for me, this entire thing. So look, we are up actually 1,800 on net after commission. So it's 2,125 gross. But you can see the equity is at 151, 829 on the pro account. So we were up 1,829. But this distribution from high to low and the way they trail you is going to push me for the rest of the week on this account to do micros. It's going to like force me to do micros. So what I probably will do is trade this one, which has flipped into a funded status, and I'll push this one with NQs. So a lot of these guys, it's playing chase with your accounts, you know. It's playing chase with your accounts with the prop trading firms, and then you get to pay out. And then if I go, say I'm at 151.8, if I go above 155 on this account, they are going to send me in a live account. So I am in a live funded account, but the live account, like where you trade with what they call a real money, but they still pay you from the funded pro account. It's a pro plus. And I don't want to go to a live account. I want to keep on taking payouts after payouts after payouts from the pro to the distribution to the 5K. So they call you a 5K. So it's a little trick nobody knows really. But let me see if I can explain it without crashing, because you know I have problem with my pen. So let me show you. And then we'll call it a day around 4:15, guys, today. Don't forget, on Thursday, we do power indicator at 3 p.m. We'll be on the power indicator YouTube, just explaining how we do those type of profits with the tools, how we use the tools for day trading, swing trading, and long-term investing with the retirement account. So let's see if I can get a pen. and hopefully we will not crash.
Recording in progress.
So here we go. I mean, let's finish the day and then I'll explain to you how I move the accounts forward to the point of making the money. Okay? They are sweeping. See, it's the end of the day. They are sweeping. But 850, 850, 350, 355 comes. They might come and buy this thing and sweep back or the intranight. Doesn't look as good with the purple cloud now and be back below the 7 a.m., which is 788. I mean, could they completely clean it up intranight all the way to 748, 730? It's very possible. Look, our demand zone is 738, 750. But I think I would be a buyer right there. I mean, I didn't jump ship my 7 days SPY option. I'm still up 180 bucks. So that option, that call option, 595 that I bought this morning at the low, you can see on 942. It expires in 7 days. I think I'm going intranight with it. I think I'll go intranight with it. I think I'll keep it. I mean, it's still up $181. We're making $1,200 on all the swing options at Schwab. This is not monopoly money. This is no simulator money. This is no prop firm money. This is my money to do some swing trading there with a $12,000 open because I have, with the probability power indicator, I was able to buy and got a signal with a cost average of 19.5 on my retirement and 27.79 here on this account for Palantir. And Palantir now is at 116, so it's like 4 times your money on Palantir, which I did 7 videos on the day trading zones channel for the past 2 years, 7 to 10 videos on Palantir, videos also on Tesla. So Tesla looks better. Today's up 9 points. So that helped me making an extra $300 there with the Tesla. So Tesla, Palantir, of course, and mixing it with small options, 1 to 10 contract, 1 to 20 contract in options. When I feel like it, I don't feel like the urge to do anything big anymore in options because I have $250,000 that I just passed here on the prop firm account and I'm live. Then on Top Step, I'm about to get a $150,000 account hopefully this week. So this week is the week, guys. I'll do a video, but it is truly the week where I got my 150K Pro account. I just passed today another 1K, 50K, and a 150K potentially coming on Top Step. We'll see. So it could be the week of a $400,000 account funded this week. So it's cool. It's using the probability power indicator. That's really the purpose of why I'm doing the stream, is to show you that no one that does indicator, no one puts their retirement accounts, their swing trading accounts in front of you, and their prop firm accounts in front of you, how they use the tools and how they use it. No one. So I do it. There'll be good trades, there'll be bad trades. Like yesterday, I was fighting the tools. The first part of the day, the morning, I was fighting the tools. The tools were saying long, 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 and I were fighting them. And at the end of the day, you can look the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes of the feed. Bam, I got a 70 points on the MNQ, getting back on the blue cloud. So you see here, I want to take a long. I want to take a long, see if they sweep 355 at 3:55 p.m. But the cloud is against me. So if I was to take the long, I would have to take like a very tight, something like this. Like I'll take it.
Order filled.
Well, of course, I took it in the wrong
Order filled.
account. Let me go to the Pro account. So let's say I'll take it right there.
Order filled.
Now, the stop loss needs to be at the low now, because, or at 79. I'll put it here, right there. Why? Because either they are going to sweep back at 355, they have a 350, 355 institutional play, or they are going to dump it all the way to my demand zone for the intranight buy, right there. See? So it's a what? It's a $20 trade there. I'm wrong. $20 that I'm giving away out of the $2,000 profit. I don't like this place, to tell you the truth. It's just I'm telling you that sometimes there's a sweep, but look at the cloud. The cloud is still showing me down for now. I like the cloud to be aligned. The perfect trade is this is blue, this is blue, and this is blue. So you have buy, 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 buy on 3 of them. That's a great high probability. And we had that most of the day. Yeah, they stopped me. So see, most of the day we had this. Most of the day we had that trade. The trade I'm talking about right now, look, I'll remove the SPY since it's the end of the day. We don't need it. Look, most of the day I had that thing going on. Look. Blue cloud with the blue stuff. So when I have this blue cloud on the 15 seconds, they are very powerful. Because look, blue and purple to indicate the reversals. So they are very, very powerful. And this is why I like to trade. If I do any kind of trade on those, I like to take the, how do you call that? To take the micros. Here goes my trade. Maybe that was the trade right there. Let's see.
Order filled.
We'll do it one last time. And we'll put a stop loss at 81 on this micro. Just to see. They didn't do it very forcefully, but usually at 350, 355, they might be sometimes a reversal. You need to be careful of your options play around that time. It's always a time where here, see, this is always a time when you be careful. Look, I just made 10 points now. See, so now you learn a little trick here, this 3:50 p.m., 3:55 p.m. reversal. See? It's a little trick that I use, you know, within the tools. Because we all know that this 740, 780, now they are going to try to buy the pullback for the intranight. So this is something that they do. So, you know, we're back at 802. This is a cool $21 rebound. But look, I'm doing this just to show you some concept and tools. Obviously, my day is done. I've done $2,000 in that profit account that we are trading right now, which is 1,800 really. The other one, all of them are really good. This one is $3,000 for the day. This one is $3,666, and so it's $8,000, guys. $8,000 in all those accounts. $3,000 on this one. I have to respect the consistency rule. This one, using the probability power indicator, $3,000. I pass. Tomorrow, this will be a pro account, so it met me at $250,000 pro account funded and take profit. This one is a pro account, and I am up $1,800 for the day, $2,000 profit. And the little trade I was showing you, which is a little dangerous trade at the end of the day, that's why I do it with the micro, was up 20 points. So I'm going to move the stop loss just above. So if it takes me, at least I am in profit, you know.
Stop filled.
That's it, Bobby. It took me, but it took me in profit. So we are going to take a break. I'll take a 3-minute break. It's been a long day. This has been $8,000. And I'll show you a couple of things on how I did that. Plus, I made an extra $1,200 on all my swing trading account at Schwab here. Okay, with an $12,000 running. I know I owe you an update on the retirement accounts, the company retirement accounts, the retirement account for January. It looks really good, actually. We are above $300,000 now with the Palantir and the Tesla trade. As you can see, look at this beauty of Palantir. You could see my cost basis on Palantir 21, 25, 23, 28, and now it's $117. You know, those are the type of trade like this that allows the $12,000 running. I'll be right back in 5 minutes. I need a break, and then I'll share with you some crazy stuff. So it will be worth for you listening if you are interested in passing instead of using your own money all the time, and which I really recommend you don't use your own money. So, you know, I mean, I do use my own money, but it's more like a swing trading account. I don't day trade my own money anymore. Even look, that SPY that I take, I used to take a lot of 0DTE SPY. This one is 8 days out. The 595 call that I bought this morning. So I'll be right back. And I'll share some cool stuff on how I passed $250,000 funded account in less than 5 days. Okay, so back at 405. Let everybody round your position, and we'll do some cool stuff on the funded accounts. Okay, so we are back. Tea refill. Let's get going. So let me show you some cool stuff, and hopefully that will be helpful to you guys. So let me see one thing, how they finish the day. See, pretty strong. See that reversal? See that reversal at 350? Exactly like I told you. Look, completely came and boom, he powered through, changed the cloud back on the blue cloud, and realign with the institutional zone. The net buyers, major block, minor block, trend up, long-term up, everything up. So how did we do this $8,000? It's not really the important point, I think, because if you don't have the tools, that's not going to help you. You know, I was long all morning, guys. I was like, buy on blue, sell on purple. See, this is my map. So I buy on blue on the first third where I have 66% chance of making money, and I sell on the top here. That's what I try to do, especially with account like Top Steps, where I am more able to do swing trading and long-term play for the day, and my own swing trading accounts, right? Now, that's swing trading. On the right side, that's the scalps. Scalping the NQ all day, and the micro, the MNQs, right? And it really looks good. That's why I did not get out of my SPY call here. You can see this call that I bought in the private room this morning with the private group. I bought it at the low 595 call at 9:42 a.m. for swing trading and made $222. So this is not monopoly money. That's $1,400. The rest, this is monopoly money. All of this, all those three profit taking. I mean, it's not monopoly. Like eventually, I'm getting payouts from those, right? But this 150K account is a pro account now. I have another account flipping tonight. Yeah. So it's pretty exciting. You know, it was a $2,000, $1,800 day here, and this one was $3,000 here on 875. 959 was $3,000. That's $6,000, and then the pro account about 2,000. That's the 8,000. Plus, we don't even count, which should be counted the most, the real money here, the $1,400 with a $12,000 balance. So, couple of trades that have helped me pinpointing the long this morning, because $8,000 of futures profit on the long side. So, number one, buy on blue, sell on purple. I told my guys to be very careful that we were at and I told you that yesterday on yesterday's stream. We need to look at the bonds. You know, a lot of day traders, they don't pay attention on risk on, risk off. Even if you are a day trader, for my swing trading, for my long-term investing, and my day trading, every morning religiously, is the bond going up or down? If it's going up, rates are going down, that support an up market. That's a risk on. So I always look at bonds, the Dixie, it's the dollar going up or down, and the VIX, same. If people start buying the dollar, or if the dollar goes down, people are selling the dollars, they are buying risk asset, risk on, right? So a dollar going down is good for risk asset and market going up. VIX going down is good for market going up and risk on. So you really need to understand this correlation. And as you can see on my charts, I have the 10-year here, I have the VIX here, and I have the DXY here. So at all time, this is at the forefront of my thinking. So what did I do today that helped me solidify the long? A lot of things helped me taking the longs. Buy on blue, sell on purple. We were at the bottom of the bone. We buy here, we sell here. Same here. We start the day at the resistance here on the division of third on the VIX. We land here towards the bottom. Same here. We start with this division and on the gray at 108.50 on the Dixie, and we keep on going down, down, down. That's good for risk on. So between this, I know it's risk on. That means market is confirmed by the bond market going up. Then, of course, just as a simple point, is the probability power indicator showing institutional net buyers, major net buyers, minor net buyer immediately after the gap down. That gives me the confidence to buy this market on buy on blue. Look, we are at the blue of the box, sell at the top of the box. It's not that complicated, guys. After that, it's just about execution of your scalps. And this is why I use the micro 15 seconds to 30-second cloud, because that 30-second to 15-second micro cloud helps me do like micro move that are very, very powerful. Look this morning. Look at 11:24 up to the next here to 138. For 2 hours, I have a cloud blue, right? And this is very helpful for micro moves. So I scalp with the right side of the chart. I swing trade and keep my runner with the left side of the chart. This 5 minutes, because sometimes I use a 4 hour as well, a 15 minutes. I like anything here on the longer time frame, 5, 15, 4 hours. Gives me a good view of everything. And here I execute. Entry, exit, trailing the dome on the scalp. And then here, I get the trade idea from the 3-in-1 scanner, and then I go buy my Palantir at 1920, and 2 years later, it's 4 times your money. That's it. So when you look at the tools and the wave structures, it's really powerful like this. Now, in terms of strategy of prop account, do you want me to go over the prop accounts, guys, or we call it a day? I'm very happy to call it a day. It's gym time for me. Put 1 in the chat if you want me to show you how I have made $250,000 past in less than 5 days at about 5-day mark for take profit, and I'm about to pass a 150 top step, so it'll be a $400,000 funded week for me. And how I do this, because to me, I want to pass them fast. See, so if you look here on one of the here, the take profit, I trade with many prop firms, but look at the take profit. I started this account, this one, last week. It's passed. I'm waiting for the 5 days. I made $3,000 today on it, and I'm waiting for them to flip me to a pro account probably tomorrow. Now, this other one that I started with you guys on the feed yesterday, I've already up $3,000. But they have a 50% consistency rule. Remember, most prop firms have 3 rules. What is the target? profit. So in this particular case of 100K account, the target profit is 6K. What is the max loss on the account is 3K. And they have a 50% consistency rule that says that none of my days should be more than 50% of the overall profit. Well, if I want to pass in 2 days or 3 days, I cannot do more than 3K. See, day one, I make 3K, 50% consistency rule. Day two, I make 3K, boom, I pass. And by the way, I don't look to pass accounts at 2 days. I just trade, guys. I just use the probability power indicator, and I just do my trade. I don't like blah 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 force things. I had a good week last week. I have a good week so far this week. But sometimes you'll have good weeks, sometimes you'll have bad weeks. Like, let me show you one of my top step funded account, a $50,000 express account, which I lost money again today. Actually, it was not today, it was intranet. So look here. Can everybody see my top step account, express account? That's a funded account. By the way, I want us to take a moment. Look, I've done this for 30 years. I've been trading, swing trading, mostly options and stocks. But I want us to give a little respect for any YouTubers that pass and get paid. Why? Because I know for a fact, I have a friend that works in one of the prop firms, and I talked to the trade day CEOs. I know for a fact, it's just a fact, that if you have 100 traders taking the prop firm accounts, 23% will pass. Out of the 23% that pass, 17% will get a payout. 17 of the 23. That means that we are down to 4%. So, number one, congrats. When you pass an account and you have an express account or a pro account, number one, supposedly you are part of the 23% best traders in the world. Right? And then, of course, it's about consistency. How many weeks can you be positive? Look, I'm going for 3 weeks of consistency with that account, doing just micros. And it's a funded account. But when you get paid, you're truly part of the 4% club. Now, is it really true? Is it really true that you are part of the 4% best traders in the world? It's not. It's not, because there's 2 tracks that someone will take with those prop firm accounts. Someone is going to come and they are going to play the game. There's 2 ways of playing the game. Do you want me to show you guys? Yes or no? Put a 1 in the chat. We don't have enough 1 and enough participation. And it's depressing. I mean, I'm showing you stuff that people charge you, would charge you. And I'm here trying to help the world, but I need participation. Put 1 in the chat. If we don't get a 1, I'll see you tomorrow, guys, at 3 p.m. We will talk about the tools, the probability power indicator patented tools. And I'll see you next week for a live feed for trading at 8:15 next Tuesday. But in the meanwhile, I will keep on making my money, keep on making my money, keep on making my money, and you will learn shit. Yeah, I'll keep on going and making my money like here, like the $8,000 and all the prop firms today. I'll keep on making the money, and you will learn nothing. You'll be at the same place that I'm talking to you now next week, because you cannot put a 1 on the chat. I want to see at least 6 to 7 1 before I go and proceed and show you the tricks that are being played for those guys to pass and get paid. By the way, a guy that gets paid doesn't mean he's a great trader. He could also game the system. But usually when you pass and you get paid, you are pretty good, at least at scalping. But you can game the system, and I'm going to show you what they do. So put a 1 in the chat, and I'll show you how they game the system. Okay? So here, see, I have a 50K account, express funded account here. I have the take profit here, 150K here. I just passed today another 100K. So this one tonight will flip. I think it's this one. Yeah, 106. Boom. So I need you to put a 1 if you want to learn stuff. A 1, a 1, a 1. Shana, it's good to see you. Okay. Good day today, see? 3,000 on this one. 3,000 on this one. 3,139. And the pro account, 2,125, which is really 1,800, because you put commissions out of there. And there was a lot of commissions there. But it's over $8,000 of prop firm. On this top step here that I showed you, I mean, it's really a patient game to have an express account at the top step with micros, I'll tell you. But we're approaching our 3rd week of consistency on this week 1, week 2, week 3. Also notice something that I told you yesterday as a key concept for passing the prop firm is you don't want to lose in a day what you can make in a day. So here, if my average loss is 250, here I made 4 to 5 days losses. In one profitable day, I catch up 2 or 4. So this rule alone will save you a lot of heartache. Do not lose in a day more than what you can make in a day. So it's a very powerful rule. And this is why I set up my daily loss limit to what I know with micro could be my stop loss with a small 50K account. Well, you don't see 50K anymore because I passed it. So this is my balance right now, right? Do not lose in a day more than what you can make in a day. And to me, with top step is a longevity. It's to keep this account as long as I can. Week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, so that this balance eventually becomes $5,000 and $10,000. Because at that point, when that balance becomes 5 and I have a $5,000 and $10,000 buffer, now I can focus on taking payout. So I have a 2-track. I have a scalping track with stuff like Apex, what's its name? Take profit, right? And that's for paycheck. And I have a longevity and building up the long term with top step. Does that make sense? Give me a 2 in the chat. I want to see some participation before I give you more gems. a 2. Let's see how I finished my swing trading accounts today. So this is real money, not monopoly money from the prop firms. $1,356. Palantir, I bought 100 shares at the bottom of the cycle. When did I bought this? Well, I bought this in August 24 on Palantir at $21. It's 117. I bought a lot of stuff in my retirement accounts at the bottom of the cycle. And I owe you a video, I know, on the $250,000 retirement account, which now is $350,000. It's going to be $333,000 before you know it, before the end of the year, hopefully. So, do we get some twos here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 twos. I need one more twos, and I'll share more gems from the prop firms. One more. Do we have twos? 1, 2, 3, 4. Shana. Okay, so let's go. Let's take this, and hopefully, guys, we don't crash. So there's two paths to fund it. Fund it. Two paths. One has to do with the budget you have available, and one has to do also with your aggressive size. Okay? So I'm going to assume everybody watching this feed is a trader. Here it's average traders. You are at 45% win ratio. Okay? Ideally, if you are a scalper, for scalpers, I'm not a great scalper, and you will see that throughout the streams, like the 3,000, the 3,000, and the $8,000 I made today. The big chunk I made on NQ going up like 1,500 points. For scalper, your win ratio should probably be between 50 and 65%. Because you keep on scalping, so you have more possibility of being right. People don't understand that, but that's the truth. If I do 1,000 trades and I keep on buying the dip, selling the rips, buying the dips, selling the rips, and I keep on doing micro trades like this, short here, buy here, short here, buy here, short here. Eventually, if I have 100 trades, I probably have 60 that are going to be right, right? But for someone that buy and hold with a long risk to reward ratio, with a higher stop and a wider stop, you're probably going to land up in the 40% win ratio club. Okay? More plus or minus 10%, you'll be there, right? So you have two paths. Let's say you are already someone who's proven being between 40 and 65% win ratio, which means that relatively you know as a trader what you're doing. As a trader, you relatively know what you're doing. So path one, right? You have budget. You have 1,000 to 2,000 per month of dollars that you can allocate to buy evals. So let's say on average, an eval is $125, right? Which means roughly you'll be buying 15 to 20 evals per month. It's mathematics, right? So you have 10 to 20 evals that you are buying, right, per month. And out of that, statistically, you will pass 1 out of 4, 1 out of 3. So you have 20. If you pass 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 4, that means here you pass about 7, and 1 out of 4, that means you pass 5. So look the math. You spent in eval $2,000 per month to pass 7 or 5. And out of the 7 or 5, same calculation, you are going to get paid out of 2. I lost my pen. You are going to get paid out of 2 or 3. 2 or 3. So let's be generous, aggressive. 3 here, 2 here, out of 5 accounts. Well, here's the problem. Can you get paid in a 1-month period? The race is going against the aggressive guys. Can you get paid enough in a 1-month period on 2 or 3 accounts? Maybe you'll get 1 or 2 payout to pay your $2,000 expense. So you see, in the aggressive scenario, you buy a lot of accounts. You play aggressively, maybe 5 NQs, 4 NQs each trade. Because if a trade goes 10 points, which most of those scalpers do 10 points, which is $200 a contract, 5 contracts, they make $1,000. And they keep on rinse and repeating and trying to get to their 50% consistency rule on take profit or top step as quickly as they can in 2 days. So some of those guys don't mind in 2 days to have, let's say, 3 accounts and go balls to the walls with 2 to 5 NQ. But here's the problem. They also do another trick, by the way. They come on a day like this morning, if they are not a really good trader, they don't have the probability power indicator, they don't have tools and community that sees the map for the day. If they are pure gambler, they could probably have 1 account at take profit, 1 account at top step, put one size like this morning, 5 to 10 contract NQ. Right? 5 to 10 contract NQ. And this thing goes up 40 points. So maybe on this account at take profit, they are short 5 and 10, and here they are long. They are willing to sacrifice this account here to pass $4,000 profit, which is 50% almost consistency rule for the day on the 150 account, which is 4,500. Some of them do that trick. So what they are doing is they are playing chess. And look, even if you do the conservative way, which is you are truly a better trader, you truly have good tools, you truly are patient, you truly want to be the best prop trader you can be over a period of a long term, right? And you're doing the right risk management, unlike those guys. It depends. If you don't have the budget, you have no choice but to become a great trader with a high win ratio. If you are a gambler, you have budget, you want to pass super fast, and you're buying 2 take profit account, 2 top step account, you get short on 2 with 10 contract, you get long on 2 on 10 contract on different prop firms, and you pass 40 points. Those are the guys like this that they are trying to get rid of, because the guys like this are killing them because they are passing quick and they are getting paid quick. because they do the same tactic. The same tactic they do it on their funded account. Like right now, I have a 150K account, a pro trader account at Take Profit. I am going to have one coming up hopefully this week at Top Step. I could play 10 contract on the funded account and go balls to the balls for 40 points, 10 long, 10 short, and 10 long at being long at Take Profit, 10 short NQ at Top Step. I know for sure at one point, if it's a volatility day like today, at one point I'm going to get my $4,000, right? But it's not trading, it's gambling, it's playing the churn. You're playing the churn. That being said, even if you take the slow path of being a real better trader, let me show you how it works. Is everybody understand the path of the gambling path, the aggressive path? Buy a lot of accounts, pass on 1 out of 5, 1 out of 3, right? Then the same, you get funded. Now you do the same technique. You pass 1 out of 3 of the funded, 1 out of 5. And some of the aggressive guys do arbitrage where they are short in one prop firm and long in one prop firm, 5 to 10 NQs, and they pass very fast. Everybody got it? Give me a quick yes, no, before I proceed to what I think is the best path if you really intend on being a professional trader for the rest of your life. So that one day you go like me, you go, okay, I jungle 3 things, 3 sources of income. I jungle this, which is swing trading. I made $1,342 across my Schwab accounts today with a $12,000 running with a long-term position on Palantir at $27. I bought 100 shares. So $2,000 investment is becoming an $11,000 investment. Same on Tesla using the probability power indicator. But I have 3 streams of income. Well, actually, I have a lot more streams of income, but I'm saying on the trading. So I have my swing trading account at Schwab, right there. I have my retirement accounts that you've seen that I show you every month. That is $250,000 more and plus, which is actually approaching over $300,000 now with the Palantir explosion. So I'm making money here, I'm making money here, and I'm making money on the prop firms, right? But to be able to do the long-term retirement portfolio and the swing trading, you need to be fairly, with your own money, you need to be a good trader or have good understanding of where to enter, where to exit, what's the risk management. And that's what the probability power indicator does for me. They are patented, they are unique in the world. That's what they do for me. So unlike many indicator founder and creator, nobody shows you shit. You're not going to see the founder of Luxalgo, this 25-year-old kid who is a genius in marketing and getting a ton of programmer to program his tools to come and trade in front of you. He's not going to do that. And if he does, please come and trade with me side by side. I like to see it. And kudos for you if you do. But he's never going to do it. Not him, not the chopper, none of those indicator people. But me, I come and I show you, wow, he trade his swing trading account, his retirement account, prop firm account with the same probability power indicator. There must be something somewhere, ding, ding, that must be helpful, right? But no, you guys go for the young guys that don't show you shit, that don't trade real accounts, that don't show anything because they are good, they sound good, they look good, they smell good. But guess what? They are effing fake. And that's a big problem. The people, be careful the people you listen to, you know, in life, in anything. If I'm going to go for, I'm investing in self-storage, as you know. I want to learn from the guys who have done millions and millions and millions of dollars in deals. I don't want to learn from the guy that goes on YouTube and show me images and stuff. I want the guy that shows me his profit and loss. I want to go to the guys who has the facilities, how to manage the facilities. I want to learn all the pitfalls that he has encountered over a period of 30 years, all the red flags, so that I don't have to waste that time in my life. Time, you cannot get time, guys. Time you are not getting. Second path, which is my favorite path for you, and it's the most economical path to see if prop firms are going to work for you. So, safer path. Let's do the, I showed you a path that works for some people that are very aggressive, that is going quicker, you're getting passing faster, you're getting payout faster, but ultimately I think you are good at playing the system until you are being banned from all the companies. Like now Top Step said they'll ban the 1% that try to con the system. So what's the safer path? To fund it and pay. Well, I'm going to hate to break it to you guys, but you will need to do the work. Nobody wants to do the work, and be patient. And when I tell you to do the work, if you want days like I've done today, where I almost did $10,000 across all the accounts, the prop firm accounts, the swing trading account, the retirement account is probably another $10,000, so a $20,000 day, right? Guys, you need to be passionate about this thing. You know, you need to look at charts. I'm looking at charts, you know, and I'm trying to show you the charts here. You need to look at charts. So you look at let's say you look at one chart of the MNQ. I'm going to remove all the drawings, and you come this morning and you need to be a little passionate, like a chess player. What is the story of the market for today? What is the market trying to tell me? Even if you don't use our tool and our patented tool, the thing is, what is the market? What is the story that the market is telling me today? You come, buy on blue, sell on purple on the boxes. That's the idea of the patented. That's how I made over $10,000 today. Now, buy on blue, sell on purple. The bonds are on blue. So I know if the bonds are going up, that will push the VIX down, that will push the Dixie down, that will fly, buy on blue, sell on purple, the NASDAQ. So see the gap, come back a little bit. They try to double bottom there on blue. And after that, it's just long all day. You have institutional net buyers coming. You have the major block buyers here, minor buyers. The entire day trading trend for the day was buy on pullback. And the long-term trend, even coming after a huge gap down, was up. So you want to know what's the story. And then you can do some of your scalp with the 15-second clouds here, which are very helpful as well. But I don't even short because I want to use the cloud to my advantage to buy. Now, after you are passionate about trading, you need to do the work, guys. Whether you use our tools or not, what is the work? You know, you will need to do thousands of trades to master TradingView, right? And trade of 8 connections and your bracket. And your dome. And I am really not that great at trade of it, but I've done thousands and thousands and thousands of trades so that I know as soon as I'm trading, how can I scale in? How can I trail quickly? Because like right now, I'm trying to understand this trailing drawdown a little better. and it's different than top step with the end of the day. It's more difficult. So you have to trail. You have to go on the dome and start trailing. So you have to do the work, put the thousands of trades, the thousands of hours to master, your TradingView connection, your trade of it, in and out, buy on dip, sells on rip, buy on dip, sells on rip. So a lot of things. So that's your stage one that I tell my guys. And by the way, I have a complete stages for free in our Think Wealth Differently community, which you can have access for free. There's a lot of great stuff. People post their results and stuff. If you go to our new Think Wealth Differently community, here under classrooms, see there's about 258 dedicated traders. We really have a tight group of people. I have the classrooms here where you have the 0 to True Wealth in 4 months. And those are concepts I wish someone would have taught me. So let me give you the link if you want to join us. It's free, but don't give a fake email or a fake phone. You will not get in. You will be banned, as a matter of fact. Okay? Let me see. How can I give it to you right there? So when you come here in the classroom, so you have the community. We share the calendar of event and stuff like that, right? But you have also the classroom, and you have that 0 to True Wealth with asset protections, tax efficiency, trust, LLC, stuff that I wish someone would have told me instead of me paying $500 an hour for attorney. So you guys can take advantage of that, right? And then if you're interested in the tools, mastery of the tools, mastery of risk management, right? Now, after you've done your hard work, you complete what I call stage one of your founded journey. So your founded journey is going to be on stage one, thousands of trades. In, out, dome, in, out of the dome, connected with TradeOvate, out of TradingView, thousands of trades. And by the way, this is free. All you have to do is open a TradeOvate account with $50, I think, and use their demo, because the funded accounts are nothing else than a demo at TradeOvate. So instead of you paying $100, $150 in evaluation fee, and then you do it again and again and again, and before you know it, you just pay a card payment, or you just pay your rental checks in eval, and you piece that in eval. Do this work, that stage one that most people do not want to do, which means be on a sim, do thousands of trades for 3 months. Go do a job, continue your hustling, keep your job. First of all, never leave your job for day trading if you have a good job. But if day trading is really what you want, go continue your hustle job and be on the sim for 3 months, so that when you start paying those fees for evaluation to the prop firms, your probability of passing is at 50 to 75%. Each time you do an account, you have 50 to 75% chance. So you increase it from the 25% of most people, 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 10, right? 23% of the people pass the prop firm. That means that 80 something or 77% of people never pass the prop firm. They try and they try and they try, and bang and boom and bang and boom, right? And they don't pass. Go to that stage one. That stage one is everything. Next week, I'll share with you stage two on how to become a top prop firm trader. Stage two, stage three, the scaling. We scale at stage three. But at stage one, you prove yourself. At stage two, you prove yourself. You get paid. You get a couple of account pass, especially at top step. By the way, my take here is very simple. If you cannot pass an account at top step, you are never going to pass an account anywhere else. I mean, that's the way I feel, because top step has so many great risk management parameter that I feel that way. So if you're not going to pass a top step, a 50K account at top step, with their daily, you set a daily loss limit, you set a number of trades you want to do per day, and you just apply in one account, a $49 account. And you work and you work and you work after your stage one to pass it and make your $3,000. Then you are going to, as soon as you pass one, you buy another one. And you grow this one. As soon as you pass this one, you buy another one. Then maybe you have 2 or 3 XFA, like I have one I just showed you there. And then at one point, it's a good thing if you have 3 to 5 like this funded accounts on top step. And then prove yourself on 3 or 4, you get a payout and a payout. Because when you prove yourself you're in the payout, I can tell you, ding, 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 you are the champion, you are part of the 4% in the world that can get a payout. So 23% of the people get passed, 17 of the 23% gets payout. That's 4% of traders, right? And do it again. Now, the reason I personally love prop firms now, I used to love them in the day when I had no money, but now I have money and I love them even more. It's because I can pass and I can go for a lot of payout. See, in the old days, I would be like this. Marc account. So you have Marc's account here, $25,000 futures account. I trade this for 1 to 6 months, which, by the way, is a great proof of consistency, and then you blow. You blow out the account. Who has been there? Say me. Who is here listening to me who has been there? Been there, done that. You do well, you do well, you do well, and boom. You have a till day. You cannot control yourself. Anyone? Any miss? You guys are perfect. Huh? Tom? Who else? Nobody has been having your own account and you just blow up. It's done. You have to go back to work, back to square one, right? Well, if you have been trading long enough, like I have done, which is 30 years, believe it or not, I may not look like it, right? I've been at this since I was 21, guys, right? So you're back to square one because you have to save, or you have to take from your retirement account, or you have to take from your swing trading account, or you have to take from your, how do you call that? From your savings. I mean, it's horrible. It's an horrible situation. Believe me. I've been there, done that a million times. So I prefer you master the stage one we discussed, right? Master the stage one, 3 months practice, and don't piss money on eval. Stage two, prove that you pass better than the average people. Maybe pass 1 out of 3, 1 out of 2 accounts. I mean, would that be wonderful if you could pass 1 out of 3, 1 out of 2? Well, that's what is happening to me on Take Profit. Look, that's exactly what's happening to me. Pass all of it, actually. I started this one yesterday with you guys. So this one is a pro account. It passed last week, and I was activated 2 days ago. This one passed today, so this one will be a pro account tomorrow. I made $3,000 on it today. And this one, I started with you yesterday. Okay? Probably not smart I show you the account numbers, but I don't care, man. What are you going to do? Sim money? I don't care. I mean, obviously, when it's funded and I'm taking payouts, I don't want those payouts to be screwed, but I don't care. But my accounts that are on private. My Schwab accounts for the day are on private. So if you do the stage 1, 3 months, stage 2, you prove yourself with micros. I want you to trade only 1 micro and 1 NQ for a long time, maybe 6 months. Nothing else. Not 2, not 3. Micros, yes, you can go between 1 and 10 micros. It's fine. 1 to 10 micro on stage 2 and only 1 NQ. Prove yourself that you can pass 50K, 150K account and get paid once or twice. When you get paid once or twice and you pass those accounts on stage 2, then you are ready for scale. And on scale, there's a lot of tricks I can teach you as well and help you with on the free community when I do the private events. Okay? Hey guys, I hope it was helpful. I gave you above and beyond time. Your likes, comments are appreciated. I hope you guys liked it. Probably need to retitle the feed. It was AK Profit, how to become a profitable or consistent prop trading trader, a prop firm trading trader. It's really cool, guys. You know, I love this setup. You know, I love playing chess with this prop firms thing. You have 1 account, 2 account, 3 accounts. You move them for 1, you pass, then you get paid. You blow up this one, you blow up this one, you pass, you continue. But in the old days, when you blow up your entire capital of $20,000, $10,000, $5,000. You know, whatever you put in your futures account. These days, you blow up $49, a 50K account at Top Step, to let's say $150, and that's it. And then you put your activation fees, you know, so let's say $200 to $300. That's what you blow up. You don't blow up $20,000 account. So I hope that was helpful. Love you all. There's a lot of gold into this session today. Dig deep, deep, and deeper. Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. to discuss the tools on the Power Indicators channel, not the Trading Zones, Power Indicators channel. And don't forget the free community right there if you are new to the stuff that we do that has been well documented for 14 years now. Love you all, everybody. Have a nice evening.